I would say it builds on a tension between obsession and openness. I can't help but see how it is shaped by moving images, cinematographic images themselves, how they are made. Because on one hand, you always direct your gaze towards something, you orient your gaze towards something. One is obsessed about something and wants to keep on looking at it. And on the other hand, everything that comes and goes within the frame also becomes part of the image. So the frame is also open. And this tension was always there, and I was dealing with it and somehow seeing it and understanding it and working with it and living with it somehow shaped my own way of making images. If there is one notion that the films I made circle around, I think it's being together. Like how are we together with each other? How can we be otherwise together with each other? This notion of being together is something that is repeated, but also I work with it. I think it is an ongoing quest, and that the films are maybe traces of what is found in that particular moment. So each film is maybe a different proposal of the ways that is possible or maybe impossible to be with each other. The way I see it, this professorship is envisaged by me up to a certain point, and from that certain point it very much depends on the students that come. So for me it's really about creating a certain type of space where we can learn from each other, I think. And I think everyone brings their own things, their own issues, their own obsessions, their own desire what to do with this art thing that they've started. And so for me, I also see it as another journey. So also curious to see where it will go. I don't see of course I don't see my own journey as an artist as something that has reached a concrete form that can be then passed on. For me, it is very much about process and the change. And I think I would like to create a space for students where they primarily try to figure out their own process. But the most simple way to describe it, I think they can imagine, or I would like them to work to produce work, to make films as soon as possible, especially considering that I will be taking on the orientation year students. I think it's dangerous to come into an art school and create obstacles for oneself why one can't start to make stuff immediately. Technological obstacles, theoretical obstacles, so on and so on. So they should expect to start working immediately without postponing this moment when the film will bloom. They will need to start as in the moment when they enter the school. To be there, they have to be there, otherwise it doesn't work. So I think if they are there, it will work. We will find our own way.